Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Etheria Restart video. And today we are going to go over the Animus Reconfigure event, which is essentially the character reset event that is available at the launch of the game. And by the time this video is live, probably there's only less than 24 hours. So definitely don't make a mistake and skip this, especially even if you're not looking to reset anyone. Just slot a character in there because the first time is completely free, right? So if there's a character you are not 100% sure about, put it there. Get it for free because, hey, it's free anyways, and you can still level that character up and get every single investment out of that character, whether it be EXP or the prowess, the GP outpost materials, and the lattices. So it's super important. Now, I'm going to go over which characters I've reset and how I utilize this event, and hopefully it will give you some advice or insight into how I played this out. So the first and the most controversial character is going to be Lian. Okay, yes, if you take a look at the Hyperlink charter, the Animus fate follows Lian every single step along the way. We're on the last step now. Essentially, one Animus needs to be level 50 and you just need to reach level 45, but there's no more Lian quest. Now, she has put in a lot of work. She was fantastic, right? AoE attack, action bar manipulation, really good in Termaton as well across all of the other GP posts. She is definitely one that if you're completely free to play, I would suggest don't reset her. Now, you may potentially reset her and take a look at resources and save them for later, but it's really hard to argue for resetting Lian if you don't know that you are essentially going to use the resources to build someone, for example here, Chloros, okay, because that's exactly what I did. I had to reset Lian because the lattice, the SSR lattice is very rare, and I needed it to upgrade Chloros with that. So Lian, for me, she's done a lot of work, and unfortunately with her, it's hard to push into the higher Termaton levels without gear check, right? My Chloros can do Termaton 4 easily, whereas Lian with the same gear is going to struggle slightly. So personally for me, I had to reset her for essentially Chloros, and I haven't regretted the choice since then, because for AoE, I've got characters like Ramocha, as well as Rosa, so that is all fine and dandy. Now, another character I reset was Gray. Gray, again, similar to Lian, a free character that everyone gets. And personally, again, if you are free to play player, think twice before you reset, okay? But again, I'm always going to mention why it is important to use the resets, just because later on you could be using it for other characters. And just looking at the element, other characters that are also green is going to be Sonya. Do you need a stronger healer, or do you need the support that is coming out from Gray? Because, hey, Gray was very expensive for me. You needed to bring the S2 to level 5 and the S3, the skill 3, to level 5 as well. So they cycle really fast, and Gray essentially becomes a one-turn downtime on the crit buff as well as the defense down, right? Which is absolutely insane. But for me, because I have a character like Claws that does very similar things to Gray. AoE defense down is the key, and also speed down. I'm no longer using Gray, nor do I need to, and I don't need to spend any skill ups on Claws, which is the beautiful part of it. So yeah, I reset Gray essentially. He's done a lot of work, but it is time for him to go. And yes, I did reset Marvel as well, and this stemmed from, unfortunately, Termaton being having lots and lots of resistance to pushback. So previously Marvel was used everywhere because this pushback with the speed down and the effect resist down was so insane. You could run laps against Termaton, and if you had Mio, we were thinking Marvel plus Mio, the enemy would not move essentially. But they nerfed it quite a bit. Marvel himself got nerfed, but also the Termaton resists the pushback by quite a bit. Now, if you are going to be a PvP player, don't reset Marvel. He's still going to be very good. But if you are a PvE player, maybe think about taking his investment off, because light is a very rare attribute, and you can spend it elsewhere. For example, I myself used it on Valerian. Now, Valerian is the cheat sheet, the cheat code for Health 4 Doki and also Health 4 Termaton. You don't even need speed on her. I made mine really fast, but you actually want her to be super slow. possible, and just have HP bonus on the right side, and that is all you need. She is so insane. By having that S3 max, she'll start the battle with Hazy Dream, which means that you're gonna get insane buffs, and also it prevents death for one of the characters, right? So you don't need sustain to outlast the enemy if you can just brute force it through. So that's definitely why I've reset Marvel for Valerian as well. But if you're a PvP focused player, you could consider Marvel absolutely in that regard. And those were my 4 resets. So I did Marvel, I did Gray, and I did Lian. Oh, I had a 4th one which I used for my guild. That's fine. And now the very last one, in my opinion, I was going to reset the Victor for Didding, but hey, Victor served me so well in the closed beta test, and I truly think he will have his time to shine. So I'm going to use him. I do like him, even though post-nerf, he's definitely not what he once was, but I do really enjoy using him. Now, the alternative, though, is that technically, if I had more opportunities or lower cost on the reconfiguration event, I can just put Victor in there, reset him, get all the resources back, wait for my guildmates or my friends that are playing this game to test how good Victor actually is in higher difficulties before committing to either him or Didding, right? That is definitely one way to do it. But yeah, for me, I think I'm going to look into Victor Gaming. Hopefully have a video for him up in the near future. Anyhow, let me know your thoughts. This is essentially what we're looking at. As a free-to-play player, you're probably looking at 2 potential 6 stars at the moment. And if you bought packs, then potentially 3 to 4 6 stars. I have about 4 at the moment. Alright, thank you so much once again for watching this video, and hopefully you utilize this reconfiguration event. I know a lot of you probably will use this for Shadow Sonya because she got nerfed. Otherwise, yeah, use the free one on a character because it's not a waste since you can just upgrade the same character if you reset, but just in case you have been able to pull another character along the way, you can use that resource on that character. Anyhow, once again, thank you for watching this video, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.